You're not after her spouse cheated on her and ended their relationship with a younger lady. Remy Ma is out here crashing out. You are all in love with Papoose, a man who always supported her. There was a story that she had found better opportunities after he left her for a young Tinder user, but she blew that one too. According to The Street, Remy is out here pleading with Papoose to bring her back, even though he has already moved on and proposed to his new girlfriend. It's crazy and messy out here with Remy. When the first rumors surfaced that Remy N was spying on Easley, the block commander, notice how everyone gave each other the side eye since we all. Knowing how much Pap loved her, he waited for her for 6 years while she was incarcerated. That's a true ride or die commitment. But it seems Remy didn't feel that way because her relationship with Pep began to deteriorate as soon as she connected with Easy. After all the chaos, Easy cheated on Remy as well. Remy reportedly left her for 2 younger women, and he now seems perplexed and remorseful. According to fresh claims that he has dated 2 other women involved in the fight rap scene, whispers, Ease has been experimenting with his ex-partner Zam and another artist from his trenches, League C. Bride, the lyricist. Following the controversy caused by combat rapper Tasmanian Terra, who is also connected to the trenches, posting some shocking screenshots of letters purportedly from. Please read these messages. According to reports, Zen mentioned his relationship with C. Bray and acknowledged having an affair with Easy last summer. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. When Remy finds out, she's going to have a meltdown, wrote one of those texts, if the drama is genuine. Furthermore, I know that when Taz O called San out on Instagram, grinning in that woman's face and declaring, "Your *****ing man is crazy," as if she were getting paid for it, she was feeling really dirty. As you can think, his San and CB were eager to refute the charges, even though everyone was drawing on the floor. Zan quickly tweeted, "I'm not doing Easy and having it in years." "Bro, I'm too far away to be the owner of the F&I League," the lyricist wrote on the internet while he was waiting. "I am here because I am amazing. If you want to make me look awful, you better figure out the truth and say it." She implied that everyone felt the same way by making sure to display her receipts to support her claims. She wants everyone to know that her brilliance is the reason she is there, not any uncomfortable entanglements. She has been acting independently. Among other things, she was the first artist from Easy's Trenches League to compete on the Remy Moss Chrome 23 platform. People are still complaining about the whole thing because, let's face it, there is usually fire where there is smoke. The turmoil surrounding Basic's interactions with these 2 women also doesn't align with Remy's portrayal of them because it's obvious that Simple received something basic from them that he couldn't have. After all, why else would he have come out to her in this way? What's missing is the tragedy. Well, because Remy had the loyalty and the renown. When Remy finally revealed the connection to the public, he remarked, "Sis put her heart on the line, and it looks like it backfired at a rap battle event." When he struck Army with "Don't You Love Me" in the middle of his set, you could tell she meant it because she genuinely said yes with her entire chest, as if that yes had some soul in it. At that point, the relationship went from being rumored to being open. Remy didn't want to see the red signs, even though they were all over the place, because guess what? She wasn't the only woman to deceive him in this way. That whole "Don't You Love Me" moment during the rap duel wasn't new, because he had previously used the same tactic with his ex-boyfriend Hurricane D. She got on X and flung the receipts in a video of one of E's previous fights because she couldn't accept that not too long ago, word for word, bar for bar, and Hurricane D, when he said, "Don't you love me?" she responded, "Yes, just like Remy." But Carrie is cute and she wasn't coming from a bad place. She highlighted that in a later lesson when she said, "I left easily, I'm not B, I'm happier than I've ever been." In a rap battle months ago, Jig Got It disclosed Remy and Issa's situationship, so let's not act like we didn't see it coming. She went on to say that anyone who doubts her ethics is not nearly as good a rapper as she is. The bar seemed familiar, so she went to get the receipts, and only then did she bring up the previous clip. He humiliated Remy, put all of their business on the streets, and made it easier for them to slip behind Pap's back. People assumed it was just battle rap, but it was obvious that this man was speculating. Even though Remy missed Christmas with Pap, she was out here playing house and gallivanting with one of the BL captains rather than at home with the person who had kept her down for 6 years straight while she was bound. When others began mocking her for having the screenshots, Remy vehemently denied that Pap had them, claiming that they were just being irresponsible and overanalyzing things. As if the insult wasn't enough, Papo quickly responded by sharing a full picture of Remy and Easy together on Christmas 2023. While Remy was out cuddling with her new beau, P was most likely sitting at home right now, hoping for some Christmas love and family time. You see, B wasn't going to take that L lightly. Rumor has it that he totally demolished Easy when he eventually saw him in person. I don't blame him for sleeping with his entire wife behind his back, and he shook his hand as though nothing was wrong. Pap was at work. Hold on a second. Since he couldn't ignore it without reacting, Ease plunged right into the matter, disputing that Pap had knocked him out cold and even putting him to the test. Now that she knows this, Rema is acting quite desperate when it comes to knocked out people. Move Gently and Block Remy doesn't want to smoke with Clarissa's shield, but she wasn't going to take it well, and Papo has already gone on, so this tactic isn't working. After the captain betrayed her and was attacked, she tried to make amends and win her brother back. The Remy. Clarissa instantly challenged Remy to a boxing match, which completely changed the course of events. I guess Remy thought she would face a real professional fighter and knock them out, saying something like, "Girl, I know you're tough," or something. Remy had been acting very boldly online and making subtle, menacing comments about Clarissa. It didn't end there, though. Remy got really shady during one of her public back and forths and gave Clarissa her private phone. Clarissa threatened to put Remy through a genuine fight, like one in a ring, if she had had enough. But since 50 Cent always has to weigh in, he gave some advice, and you might want to hear what 50 has to say. On Instagram, he cautioned Clarissa against fighting her since she would win the B title. If you understand what I mean, 50 was referring to Remy's 2007 shooting incident, which led to her receiving 6 years in prison. We must not ignore Remy's past. But let us suppose that Remy is plotting. Given the current situation, she might be attempting to exact retribution by permanently eliminating Clarissa from the picture, and given her history, I wouldn't be shocked if things became worse. But let's face it, not everyone shares Remy's viewpoint. Many of her team members are from one of the most dangerous cities in the murder scene, and they all believe that Clarissa is taking on more than she can handle. One source claims that Remy has taken on too much with this one, and Clarissa will win the. Let's face it, this is Remy's fault. She lost her marriage because of a fool who said easy during the handshake. First of all, they are correct. Pap ought to have united his ears sooner. Clarissa, a native of Flint, Michigan, is a boxing champion. Anyone who knows the Red Rum Mitten knows that they don't play there, but her team is prepared. Even if you're tough, keep in mind that Clarissa has been properly taught to punch people out. It turns out that Clarissa and Remy knew each other before the whole event began, but this isn't a test. It's not just any woman either, because Pap moved on with someone else. Rumor has it that Remy still finds it intolerable that she stepped out on Pap so easily after accusing him of cheating on Clarissa when they were still together. It must be especially difficult now that Pap has proposed to Clarissa and is set to pop the question, because it appears Remy wants to rekindle their old relationship, and I don't care. Rumors began to surface that Remy and Pap might be reconciling, but some believe it's just Remy slipping into Pap's direct messages and pleading to be taken back. The streets never end, as evidenced by the fact that Fat Joe had to intervene and make a statement during his appearance on my Informed Opinion show, Matt Hoff. As the godfather of Remy and Pap's kid and a close friend, Joe is the ideal person to help them resolve their differences. He was open about the situation's instability as well. However, even Joe acknowledged that he couldn't clean up this mess, and you can tell it's bad when your one friend throws up his hands. Joe then gave us further behind-the-scenes information, telling us that the night before the entire social media scandal, Remy took 10 grown guys out to dinner at a restaurant in New York City. But don't misunderstand. If anyone thought things weren't as bad as they looked, they ought to think again. Even though he wasn't at the dinner, Pap quickly made amends by yelling "peace" to my brother Fat Joe on Instagram stories. However, I wasn't at Brooklyn Shop House with them. Clarissa and Pap appear to be having a great time, but Remy is the only one in this currency who appears stressed and uncomfortable. They took care of their own little paradise with a romantic vacation in Hawaii, and I must say that the vibrations from their island refuge are ideal. Pap Clarissa is enjoying cocktails on the beach, concentrating on their relationship, and leaving the drama far behind them, whereas Rem is over here worrying, planning, and plotting. On the internet, they appeared peaceful, joyful, and fulfilled. With the streets refusing to give up, Remy, who is out here frantically attempting to keep a straight face and isn't getting any closer, threatened to. She encouraged other rappers to follow suit, claiming to have bars for all participants in a rap battle. But let's leave it a bug, since this reduces the damage that we could all cause. Sis is making every effort to hide this illness, but it is challenging given the busy circumstances and the public. Everyone has seen how the internet has taken over her life. In one comment, someone said, "I guess those gay gossip bars are still haunting her." While another said, "Uncle Mur is going to wash her up in this year's wrap-up." However, Uncle Mur always fulfills his promises, so I don't understand the deceit. When you make a real one like Pap, and your rebound abandons you for 2 younger women, she seems even more beautiful. Year-end synopsis. The prospect of retaliation, let's be honest, simply makes Rem look even more amazing as she is set to receive a whole segment. Since everything is a complete mess and just getting worse, I suppose the insecurity can blow out now. Messier Remy truly took charge, but she was unable to come up with a straightforward answer and ended up with nothing at all. As a result, she is currently out here trying to clean up the mess. However, I have a question for everyone. Does Remy deserve the karma, or is it best for P to go on with Clarissa? Had she made too many bad decisions? Given their daughter, should he even consider getting back together with her? Do you think Remy's career won't be ruined by the drama? Will she be the next victim of all the rap battles in the year-end summary? You never know what will happen with Remy Ma next, so I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. For all the most recent changes, remember to click the like and subscribe buttons. You can also share your thoughts in the comments section below.